Hello and welcome back to another video of UiPath RPA project. And this is the sixth and last video of this project. So you can pause the video and you can see here that what all we have done in this project. And this is the schedule for all the videos. So you can again pause the video and have a look on all the videos. So now today what we are talking about this video number 6. Connect all the workflows. All right. So here in this folder, you can see that I have already developed three different county workflows and I have already developed one workflow to read the Excel. So how to read the Excel is explained in the video number 5th, video number 5, which is just before this video. So you will get the link in the description for the playlist. You can watch all the videos one by one. Okay, so today we have to work on this read Excel workflow. Okay, so this entire action is being performed on the Excel. So I'll just take a quick review. Okay, so here in Excel you see, so first of all we will take this address, we will take this borrower name, we will take this address, and then we will break the address. We will go on the county website by using URL with this name. Okay, we will do a lookup and then we will get the URL and then we will perform certain actions. Two different documents we will be downloading. So this is the project detail in short. Here also you can see in little bit in more detail. Pause the video. And here you can see the entire transaction structure. So here we will get four variable which we will get from the Excel when we will read the Excel. And then we will break that address into three more different parts. So total number of input becomes 7. We will send that information using argument and then we will call the county workflow. How we will call the county workflow, that is the critical part to understand, because for each record there is a different county. Let's refer back to the Excel. So different counties, but you see the names here. So name which are given here, same name we have created the workflow files as well. So what we will do, we will pass the county name as a variable when we will call or we will invoke the workflows. So we have to invoke these workflows inside this read XML file. And if I precisely say that, here you can see uh, from the last video, this is the revision. So from the last video, we have read the created few variables here, and then we have read that data. After that, we have broken the address into three different parts, which is explained in the video number 5. And then here we are. Now we will have all this information, which you can see in the pop-up which is coming there. I will show you in detail. Yeah. So from the address, we are able to get borrower name, we are able to get house number, and we are able to get street address, we are able to get pin code, county name, and URL. So these are the things which we required to perform action on each county. This is the common design for multiple county. Okay. And from here, we will be passing the data through argument when we will call that workflow here inside the for each body. Take one activity. Let me start doing that. Invoke workflow file. So you have to give the file path here and you have to give the arguments. Now let's go back, open our workflows, and we have already created few variables, common variables which are required. And if you are watching my series from beginning, then you will understand that what are these variables. Okay, we have to, these are the input variables which we will be sending from here when we will call the workflow file. When we were developing the workflows for each county, so these workflows, that time we have assigned default values or hard-coded values to these county workflows, and we have already created the variable with the same name by adding in in the start, because that has to become input argument. So in is the indicator for input argument. You can see here as well. Now we have to open each of the workflow and we have to convert these variables into arguments first of all. Let's start. I am opening the first DuPage County first of all. Okay, let's come down. You will see the variable panel here. If you don't see variables, then you have to click inside the workflow. Then you will all the variables will be visible. So these are the IN. So you can see these IN house number, IN owner name, IN street name. These are the arguments. So when I am repeating this again, that when we have developed these workflows, we have used these as the variable. You can see the default values also here. Now I will just do right click and I will convert them into arguments. So you see variable panel. Now very less variables are there, which was required for the which depends county to county. And here you can see this when you will click on argument tab, you will have 5 different arguments. You have to delete all these values. It might take time for you to understand because it is little intermediate level project. I will save this, close. Now I will open Miami County workflow, go to variables, click inside the workflow, select all the IN variables so that you right click, convert to arguments. Let's delete all of these values because these values will come through the arguments now from the Excel. Now delete it. Okay. Same thing we have to do, save the workflow. Same thing we have to do for Orange County as well. Go to variables, select all IN. If you don't get IN variable, you can click on the name. So by the name, it will be shorted. Adjust the height from here. Right click, convert to arguments. Now you will be automatically sent to the arguments. Delete all of these values, default values which we have used for development. Save the workflow, close the workflow. So first thing is done. Now we have to come back on this Excel workflow which we have just started. Okay, and now we have to first of all before this we have to close the browser all the time. So all the time when browser will be opened and we will start new line item from the Excel, then we have to close the browser because we want to start from the fresh window. And there can be multiple ways to handle this as per the project requirement and as per the handling. Let's take a sequence. Control Shift T is the shortcut, and then you can take one kill process and you just give here the name. So if you want to test this before you run, you can just cut this, come in the outside. Don't worry about the error because that is coming. Don't worry about the error that is coming because we have not given any value in the invoke workflow. In UiPath sequence, there is a UiPath activity kill process, and to kill process is used to kill the running processes. So here I have the Chrome open. Now I will just run this from here to test that it will really close this Chrome or not. Okay. Yeah, so Chrome is closed. Now one more thing that let's say right now Chrome was open, but if Chrome is not running and it is trying to close, then it will send the error. So for that, what we can do in properties, we can do this continue on error. So even if Chrome is not open, your UiPath workflow will continue the progress. Go inside, just before the workflow, you can do this. F2 is the shortcut of UiPath to rename the UiPath activities and sequences. Here you can mention close. All right, now main part, we have to invoke the workflow based on the county name which is coming in. All right, and when we will invoke, there might be some errors which we have to face. And before I start, I want to do one thing. I want to use this trim because sometime you will have spaces. So in house number, when we are getting house number, if you have seen my previous videos, you can refer all of this very easily. Dot trim. Okay. Here also we will do. All right. So there will be few errors also. There are chances because I have not tested this. So we are looping through each row of this Excel and county name is given here. If you know about the for each activity of UiPath, you will understand this very quickly. Here I have taken multiple variables and this is the variable which we have created county name. From here we have taken this county name column value which is in the loop. Okay. All right, let's come outside. I have invoked this file. We have to give name here temporarily to set the arguments. So you can set by any one XML file, and if you want to open all the XML files, you can do that also. So I'll just show you what I am trying to say. Take this first one, due page.xml. Okay, when you will do import arguments, you will have all of these, and these are same in all the counties. And if you are watching my tutorial from the first video, you will be waiting for this from a long time. We will assign value as borrower name. Here we have taken IN owner name just for the differentiation. IN house number. So here we will take house number. IN is street name. So these are the argument from the invoked file which we have invoked. Okay, and these are the values which we are assigning to these argument. And these values will be passed to the workflow in form of argument, and then workflow will perform the task which you have seen in video number 2, 3, and 4. Zip code is not required, so here I am passing NA. URL we will pass URL. Okay, so this is set. If you want to check all of those, you can change the name here. Come out, save the workflow file, click on import argument once again. If there will be if there will be variation, you will get error. Okay, so it is already because arguments are same in all the workflows, so it will take the values by default. You can change the name here once again to check. Third one is, so now let's import this argument in UiPath workflow file. So in orange also you can see that arguments are already invoked. So hope you understood how to invoke a file with argument. Now we have changed the name, but this name will change with the loop here. Okay. So again, we are changing back to variable value, which is county name plus, all right. Now let's run this and see. You can use this debug option step by step. Before we start this and run this, I just want to do one change because Orange County takes little time. So first of all, I would like to run for, so because Orange County is the simplest one, so we have less chances to get errors. So I will just put this data down. You can select by shift and down arrow and then right arrow, control X, come down, select this area again, same, control shift plus. So it will be automatically, so the Excel will automatically adjust. I just save this now, close the Excel file. So I will run this, and you can, if you want to see all the steps, you can debug this. And when you will debug this, you will be able to see the output also. So it has opened the Miami County website. Miami County website is open. Record is also being searched. It has clicked on the found record. There is some error in this county. So let's see what is the error and why it is. I understood. I want to explain to you. But I want to explain it to you. So you see this image, and when since we are killing the Chrome, so this pop-up is coming, and this print is behind this pop-up. Hope you got it. Now what we have to do, we just have to go to the Miami County workflow. Okay, and where is that part? So when we will validate owner name, after owner name validation, we will start downloading. So here we will open the detail, and here we will save summary report, and here we will save detailed report. So when we are saving the report, the error is coming in those sequences. So let's go to the sequence. You see this is the part click img. You can rename the activity when you are developing the flow for better reference. So here what we will do, we will just do this simulate click. So this will become a background click. You can understand the difference in simulate click and direct click from the UiPath document. So this icon we will click two times. Once when we are downloading the summary report, and then second in the next sequence when we are downloading the detailed report. Okay, now save this and close this. And one more thing which I just recalled about DuPage County, let's correct that also. So if you remember that we have to delete the existing folder if existing folder is available before saving the document. And existing folder becomes existing folder is which folder? Here you see the main folder is the existing folder. So what we have done, we have given the entire path and we have given the owner name. So when we are deleting the folder, we have to utilize this same path. Okay. So the mistake which is done here by me is that when we are saving the document, first time we delete the folder before we are saving. So what I did, let's go to properties. Instead of deleting the folder, I have deleted the file. So this will delete the file and folder will still remain there. So what will happen when second time we are going, we have to perform this activity once again. And if we will not perform, then there will be a file already exist, which will be the old file. So solution for that is that this is the folder path, main folder. We have to delete entire folder before we are starting saving the document. And we will do this only in the first sequence, because again the second document also will go in the same folder. So since we have already deleted entire folder here, all the documents inside the folders will be deleted. Okay. Now just save this as also and close this. Okay, I will just run once again. If you are doing debug, you will have all of these steps also. Slow, you click on slow point, so you will be able to see the entire progress. So it started working once again. So it started working once again. Clicked on that icon, clicked on the summary report, saving the first report. Saving the second document. Saved. One record is completed. Going to the next record. So this is the example of multiple records. How we have handled this, that is explained well in the video number 4. So you can see the folder typing is very fast here. Folder name typing, which will happen when we save, just before we save the file here. That is the use of clipboard, UiPath clipboard activity. Now it will move to next county after this record, because this is the last record. So purposely I have kept this name mismatched. So this name will be mismatched. Workflow will wait for the elements to appear, that if there are more elements, and then it will write owner mismatch and go to the next flow. So document will not be saved for this particular point. So I will show you the logs or the output panel once this entire process is completed. So this everything is happening automatically from the workflow. So document, second document is being saved. So you have to watch the development videos if you want to understand in detail that how it is happening step by step. So in this video, we are just focusing on connection of entire project. This is the third record which is being saved. Now it is moving to the Orange County records. Clicked on the parcel property card, property features. Control P is set, saving the first document, saving the market status. So you can see what is happening. Watch entire project from the video number one, then you will be able to connect all the part of this particular video. So this is saving the third record, which is the final record maybe, and you might get this error sometime. You don't have to worry. So you can see all the records are saved. So in the last video, so as per the design of the process, what will happen whenever it is not able to click any selector, or whenever it is not able to click any, whenever it is not able to find right owner, it will exit the flow. So you have seen two examples here out of the 9 records. In the last example of Orange County, there was a pop-up and flow will exit. So that part I have already explained and I am re-explaining it. So if you will see in the second record of Miami, owner not matched. So when you might have, so you might have noticed in the Miami County, the third record owner was not matched. So it was waiting for the more boxes, but boxes were not appear. So it has come out. It has sent the output status owner not. So you can ignore my spelling mistake. Owner not matched. Okay, and when we come on the last record, it is showing again owner mismatch, because when it was on the owner screen, that time only that pop-up appeared, which we have just closed. So it could not read the owner name since it has given the result as owner mismatch. So this is how you can handle the exceptions also. Okay, and you can save the documents as well. So before I close this video, let me explain you once again the exit point was where. I am opening only one Miami County workflow. So all the layout, so layout for all the counties is same. So the layout which is there for Miami, that is for Orange, that is for UPage as well. I will make it 80% so that you can see everything on the screen. Flow exit. So whenever we will search for one card, which is one record, and that record is not found or page is not loaded, it will come out and it will move to the next action. So the flow will be exited from here. You can look at the design also. You will come now, you will come here, you will do the owner match. So when we have the owner name on the screen, we do the match. If owner name is not matching, then we exit the flow. We don't save that particular document. So these are the 2 points, and the third is the final one. When we complete everything and we come out, but status of the flow we will set out extraction result as done. Okay, so you can write this variable value inside Excel once again. For that, you can which I am not covering in this video. For and for all the counties, we have followed the same structure. There is no change, but action inside the sequences and the selectors are different. So let me show you the folders. So here is the title search folder, and here is the time. You can see in this corner in the right hand side bottom. You can see this folder creation time also. First of all is due page. So let's come here, see due page. So you can note these three owner names and go inside due page. You will see different folders. You will see 2 documents inside each folder. And development is covered for due page in video number 2. All right, now let's go back. Next is Miami. Let's go here. In Miami, only 2 records were saved, because for third record, this record we could not match the owner name. All right, so let's go and check. You have 2 records here. Both the documents are saved. You can check date and time for more, for further validation. Now next is orange. So orange, you might remember that when we were saving the last document, one unexpected pop-up came from the website. That time it could not match the owner. Let's go to orange data and see. So first two records are saved successfully. You can see and check the documents with the date time. Here it is. All right. So I hope this project was useful for you and I could give you better inputs. You face any challenge anytime in any video, you can mention the time in the comments and then you can write your question. I will try to answer as soon as possible. And please share my videos to your friends. Your like will definitely help me and subscribe to the channel for more projects on UiPath.